Hey guys, so I was just thinking about what's important when it comes to school and what do you need to be a teacher assistant? What do you need to be like a teacher? And I was just thinking what you really need is the ability to understand that a lot of your students are coming from broken homes and they aren't able to focus and they just want to really talk in class and they want to play around with their friends. And maybe it's because they don't get to talk to anyone when they get home. And maybe it's because they really need that attention. Or it's because they're really frustrated and angry inside, so they're gonna like want to destroy things and punch something when they're mad. They don't know how to deal with their anger. And a lot of that is overwhelming for me, but you can try one just coming from that understanding, and if they don't listen to you, like, don't take it personally. Odds are they don't listen to anyone else either, unless they're really interested in the subject, or they listen to people who yell at them constantly. So if you're not like on day behind, like constantly like open up your book, sit down, then they're not gonna really listen to you. And even then, a lot of kids, they laugh when you yell at them because they're just that much at a level they don't care. And so, like, don't really get upset with them if they don't listen. A lot of teaching is just sitting in a room and being a supervisor of the children, and that's it. And yes, it's good to like try to teach them something, but some of these classes, they're just really wild. And the kids, they feel like the lesson is boring. They feel like this work is too easy. They feel like this is not as interesting as the conversation they're having with their friends. They don't have that ability to focus. They get really frustrated and want to scream or cry or stomp on their work, like, and it's hard to give that individual attention if you have a class of like 20 students or 30 students or even 10 students, like. So I would say, like, just remember, odds are you won't be the best teacher because a lot of teaching has nothing to do with teaching at all. And a lot of these kids, they get passed through even if they get an F. And I noticed that because I'm like, there is no way you could have made it through kindergarten acting like this. And so a lot of these kids, maybe they change over the summer. They used to be good, now they just don't care. They change in the middle of the year. And it's not you. No matter how many people are like, it's you. It's not you as a teacher. And it's just a teaching job at a public school is really at any school is mostly like babysitting, and just hopefully they don't try to hit you or call you mean names, but that's it. And then when it comes to teaching, like, some students, they just don't really want to listen, and you can't really force them to sit down and listen. And you also can't force them to leave the room. Sometimes you can't even call the front office and there's no staff to come get them out of your class. Like, it's hard, but if you really want to do that type of job, you can. Just comes with a lot more patience. Some teachers change their personality to be very mean and like harsh and strict, and that works, but it also doesn't work. So just try your best, and just remember, like, a lot of times your way of instruction is going to be boring to a lot of students, and only the ones who want to like really learn are going to learn. And that could be just 2 kids in a class, that could be like 3 kids in a class. Really, you'd be lucky if that was even 1 student. So it's very sad, but that's it.